Hi, my name is Venessa Manera. I'm 27 years old, and I live in Miami. I've always considered myself a private person, careful about who I trust with personal information. But I made one crucial mistake, trusting my friend Derek, someone I'd known for years and considered loyal. At first, he seemed supportive, always listening when I shared something personal, giving advice, and laughing with me at harmless jokes. But over time, I noticed a pattern. Things I told him in confidence were appearing online in subtle ways. Someone knew exactly what I'd confided in him. It started small. A mutual friend joking about a private story I shared. A meme that referenced something only Derek and I had discussed. At first, I brushed it off, hoping it was coincidence. But then it escalated. Derek started posting embarrassing, personal details about me online, sometimes for laughs, sometimes for likes. I felt violated, humiliated, and furious. This wasn't just a betrayal, it was a weaponization of trust. I had to make him realize the consequences of leaking someone's secrets. The first time I realized he was doing it intentionally, I felt sick. I logged onto social media to find a post where Derek shared my personal insecurities with his followers, framing it as funny personal drama. I confronted him privately. He laughed it off, saying, "It's just a joke, Venessa. Lighten up." But I knew the truth. He was feeding on attention and causing emotional harm, all while pretending to be a caring friend. For days, I felt betrayed and powerless. I couldn't simply block him. We had mutual friends, social obligations, and shared networks. Any rash reaction would backfire, possibly making me look petty or vindictive. I realized I needed a plan. A strategy that would expose his betrayal publicly while keeping me above the chaos. I decided to craft a fake online scandal, a situation so absurd yet plausible that Derek would fall for it and spread it, not realizing I had anticipated his moves. Step 1. I created a fake social media account, posing as someone involved in a ridiculous but believable controversy. Step 2. I planted leaks and subtle hints that would tempt Derek into amplifying the story for likes and attention. Step 3. I prepared a timeline and evidence trail, so when he inevitably posted it, I could capture everything publicly and reveal his complicity to the network of mutual friends. The plan was delicate. I had to balance absurdity with believability, ensuring that Derek's online impulsiveness would do all the work. The fake account went live, with posts designed to provoke curiosity. I seeded a few mutual friends with private messages hinting at the scandal, letting the story reach Derek's attention naturally. Sure enough, he noticed immediately. His DMs were filled with excitement, as if he had stumbled upon exclusive information. Within hours, he posted screenshots, commentary, and reactions to the scandal, claiming insider knowledge, completely oblivious that he was now being baited. I documented everything meticulously, screenshots of posts, timestamps, and his public commentary. The tension was intense. It was a waiting game, but I knew the payoff would be perfect. I began sharing subtle hints with mutual friends, showing them Derek's own posts and comments. They started noticing patterns. Derek was consistently amplifying stories about me or private matters, often without verification. Then came the first reveal. A side-by-side comparison showing Derek posting about a personal scandal that didn't exist, directly inspired by hints I planted. His followers and mutual friends saw that he had acted on false information, spreading chaos while claiming credibility. The second reveal involved Derek messaging other friends privately, trying to verify the fake scandal. Every message he sent further incriminated him. The more he tried to appear in the know, the clearer it became that he was careless, manipulative, and untrustworthy. Finally, I orchestrated a live reveal among our social circle. Using screenshots, timestamps, and cross-posts, I demonstrated that Derek had shared my private stories, reacted to fake scandals, and tried to manipulate social perception for attention. His attempts to justify himself were laughable. He claimed he was just trying to help, but the evidence was overwhelming. Mutual friends who had been suspicious all along began speaking up, confirming his pattern of betrayal. The satisfaction wasn't in humiliating Derek, but in seeing the truth recognized publicly, justice without me stooping to his level. In the days that followed, Derek's credibility took a massive hit. people were less inclined to trust him with personal matters, and his online antics were scrutinized carefully. Meanwhile, I maintained my dignity, proving that patience, strategy, and intelligence could turn a manipulative friend's game against them. Mutual friends privately expressed relief and validation, reinforcing that justice had been served. After the dust settled, I reflected deeply. Did I go too far? Could I have handled it privately? I concluded that Derek had repeatedly crossed boundaries, betraying trust for personal gain. My response wasn't impulsive revenge, it was a strategic, measured exposure of harmful behavior. The experience taught me valuable lessons. First, trust must be earned, not assumed. Second, observation and evidence are crucial before confrontation. And finally, strategic action allows justice without compromising integrity. Weeks later, Derek's influence waned. He was no longer seen as the charming, insider friend who could manipulate social narratives. I regained my confidence, trust in my social circle, and a sense of closure. For viewers, betrayal by someone you trust can feel devastating, but clever strategy, patience, and careful planning can turn the tables. Justice can be served, karma can be real, and dignity can be preserved.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this, go watch the one on the left and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more tales of triumph over injustice and a saga of ultimate revenge.